Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it as many of our players do, as if the town crier had spoke my lines. No, do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently. For in very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, whirlwind of passion, you may acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion that tatters the very rags to split the ears of the groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. I would have such a fellow whipped for all doing termagant. It out-Herod's headed. Pray you avoid it. I warrant your honour. Be not to tame neither, but let your own discretion be what you do. Suit the action of the word of the action, with this special observance, that you all step not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end both at the first and now was and is to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image. The very age and body of the time is form and pressure. Now this overdone or come tardy off, though it make the unskilful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve. The censure of which one must in your allowance all weigh a whole theatre of others. Now, there be players that I have seen play and heard others praise, and that highly, not to speak profanely, that having neither the accent of Christian nor the gait of Christian, pagan, nor no man, so strutted and bellowed that I thought some of nature's journeymen had made men and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably. I hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, sir. Not reform it altogether. And let those that play your clowns speak no more than is set down for them. For there be of them that will themselves laugh, to set on some quantity of barren spectators to laugh too, though in the meantime some necessary question of the play be then to be considered. That's a villainous, and shows the most pitiful ambition in the fool that uses it. Go, make you ready. Now, my lord, will the king hear this piece of work? Will the king hear this piece of work? And the queen too, and that presently. But the players make haste. Will you two help to hasten them? We will, my lord. But ho, Horatio! Here, sweet lord, at your service. Horatio, thou art e'en as just a man as e'er my conversation go before. Oh, my dear lord, but nay, do not think I flatter. For what advancement may I hope from thee, that no revenue has, but thy good spirits to feed and clothe thee? Why should the poor be flattered? No, let the candied tongue lick absurd pomp, and crook the pregnant hinges of the knees where thrift may follow fun. Dost thou hear? Since my dear soul was mistress of a choice, and could have men distinguish, her election hath sealed thee for herself. For thou hast been as one in suffering all that suffers nothing. A man that fortune's buffets and rewards has ta'en with equal thanks. And blessed are those whose blood and judgment are so well commingled that they are not a pipe for fortune's finger to sound what doth she please. Give me that man that is not passion's slave, and I will wear him in my heart's core, aye, in my heart of heart, as I do thee. Something too much of this. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe mine uncle. For I observe mine uncle. If his occulted guilt do not itself unkennel in one speech, it is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's stithy. Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will rivet to his face, and after we will both our judgments join in censure of esteeming. Well, my lord, if you steal aught whilst this play is playing, escape detecting, I will pay the theft. They are coming to the play, I must be idle. Get you a place. fares our cousin Hamlet. Excellent, i' faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the air, promise crowned. You cannot feed capon, sir. I have nothing with these words. I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine. No, not mine now. My lord, you played once at the university, you say? That did I, my lord, and was accounted a good actor. And what did you enact? I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed at the Capitol. Brutus killed me. It was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready? Aye, my lord, stay upon your patience. Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me. No, good mother, here's metal more attractive. Oh, do you mark that? Lady, shall I lie in your lap? No, my lord. My head upon your lap? Aye, my lord. Do you think I'm at country matters? I think nothing, my lord. Well, that's a fair thought to lie between maid's legs. What is, my lord? No thing. You are merry, my lord. Who, I? Aye, my lord. Oh, God, you're only jig maker. What should a man do but be merry? For look you how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died within 2 hours. Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord. Oh, so long? Nay, then let the devil wear black for our suit of sables. Oh, heavens, died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet? Then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half the year. But by a lady he must build justice then, or else shall he suffer not thinking on, with the hobby horse, whose epitaph is, for oh, the hobby horse is forgot. What means this, my lord? Oh, Mary, this is Mishing Malako. It means mischief. Belike this show imports the argument of the play. We should know about this fellow. The players cannot keep counsel. They'll tell all. Will you tell us what the show meant? You're really sure that you'll show him. Be not you ashamed to show him, not ashamed to tell you what it means. You are not. I'll mark the play. For us and for our tragedy, here, stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently. Is this a prologue or the posy of a ring? 'Tis brief, my lord, as woman's love. Full 30 times hath Phoebus' cart gone round, Neptune salt wash, and Talus orbit ground, and 30 dozen moons with borrowed sheen about the world of times 1230's been. Since love our hearts and Hymen did our hands unite commutual in most sacred bands. So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count o'er ere love be done. Excuse me. But woe is me. But woe is me. You are so sick of late, so far from cheer, and from your former state that I distrust you. Yet, though I distrust, discomfort you, my lord, at nothing must. For women's fear and love hold quantity, in neither aught or in extremity. Now what my love is, proof hath made you know. And as my love is sized, my fear is so. Where love is great, the littlest doubts are fear. Where little fears grow great, great love grows there. Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do. And thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and happily, one as kind. For husband shalt thou, oh, confound the rest. Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let me be accursed. None wed the second, but who killed the first. Wormwood. The instances that second marriage move are base respects of thrift, but none of love. A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses me in bed. I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine, oft we break. Purpose is but the slave to memory, a violent birth but all validity, which now, like fruit unripe, sticks on the tree, but fall unshaken when they mellow be. Most necessary 'tis that we forget to pay ourselves what to ourselves is debt. What to ourselves in passion we propose, the passion ending doth the purpose lose. The violence of either grief or joy, their own enactures with themselves destroy. Where joy most revels, grief doth most lament. Grief joys, joy grieves, on slender accident. This world is not for aye, nor 'tis not strange, that even our loves should with our fortunes change. For 'tis a question left us yet to prove, where the lovely fortune corrupts fortune love. The great man down, you mark his favourite flies. The poor advanced makes friends of enemies. And hitherto doth love on fortune tend, for who not needs shall never lack a friend. And who in want a hollow friend doth try, directly seasons him his enemy. But, orderly to end where I begun, our wills and fates do so contrary run that our devices still are overthrown. Our thoughts are ours, their ends none of our own. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead. Nor earth to me give food, nor heaven light. Sport and repose lock from me day and night. To desperation turn my trust and hope. An anchor's cheering prison be my scope. Each opposite that blanks the face of joy meet what I would have well, and it destroy. Both here and hence pursue me lasting strife. If once a widow, ever I be wife. If she should break now, 'tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits go dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep. Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain. Madam, I like your display. The lady doth protest too much, methinks, but she'll keep her word. Have you heard the argument? Is there no offence in it? Oh, no. They do but jest, poison and jest, no offence in the world. What do you call the play? The Mousetrap. Mary, how? Tropically. Displays the image of a murder done in Vienna. Gonzaga was the Duke's name, his wife Baptista. You shall see anon, 'tis a knavish piece of work, but what of that? Your Majesty and we that have free souls that touches us not. Let the gold jade wince, our weathers are unrung. This is one Lucianus, nephew to the king. You are as good as a chorus, my lord. I could interpret between you and your love if I could see the I could interpret between you and your love if I could see the puppets, darling. You are keen, my lord, you are keen. It would cost you a groaning to take off mine edge. Still better, and worse, so you mistake your husbands. Begin, murderer. Pox, leave thy damnable faces and begin. Come, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge. Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit and time agreeing. Confederate season, else no creature seen. How mix a rank of midnight weeds collected, with Hackett's band thrice blasted, thrice infected. Thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life usurp immediately. He poisons him in the garden for his estate. His name's Gonzago. The story is extant and written in very choice Italian. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife. The king rises. What, frighted with false fire? How fares my lord? How fares my lord? Give all the play. Give me some light. Away! Light. Why, let the strucken dare go weep, the heart ungolded play, for some must watch while some must sleep, so runs the world away. Would not this, sir, and a forest of feathers, that the rest of my fortunes turned out with me, with 2 provincial roses on my raised shoes, get me a fellowship and a choir player, sir? Half a share, the whole one I, for thou dost know, Damon dear, this realm dismantled was of Jove himself, and now reigns here a very, very page joke. Well, you might have rhymed. Good Horatio, I'll take the dose wood for £1,000. Didst perceive? Very well, my lord. I want to talk of the poisoning. I did very well note him. Aha! Come, some music. Come, the recorders. For if the king like not the comedy, why then belike he likes it not. Purdy. Come, some music. Good my lord, vouchsafe me a word with you. Sir, a whole history. The king, sir. Aye, sir, what of him? Is in his retirement marvellous discomfort. With drink, sir? No, my lord, rather with choler. Your wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to his doctor, for me to put him to his purgation would perhaps plunge him into far more choler. Good my lord, put your discourse into some frame, and start not so wildly from my affair. I am tame, sir. Pronounce. The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you. You are welcome. Nay, good my lord, this courtesy is not of the right breed. If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer, I will do your mother's commandment. If not, your pardon, my return shall be the end of my business. Sir, I cannot. What, my lord? make you a wholesome answer. My wit's diseased. But, sir, such answers as I can make, you shall command, or rather, as you say, my mother. Therefore, no more but to the matter. My mother, you say? Then thus she says, your behaviour has struck into amazement and admiration. Ah, wonderful son that can so astonish a mother. But is there no sequel at the heels of this mother's admiration? In part. She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed. We shall obey. Was she 10 times our mother? Have you any further trade with us? My lord, you once did love me. So I do still by these pickers and stealers. Good my lord, what is your cause of distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty if you deny your breach to your friend. Sir, I lack advancement. How can that be? When you have the voice of the king himself in his succession in Denmark. Aye, sir, but while the grass grows, the proverb is something musty. Ah, the recorders. Let me see one. To withdraw with you. Why do you go about to recover the wind of me, as if you would drive me into a toil? Oh, my lord, if my duty be too bold, my love's too unmannerly. I do not well understand that. We play upon it. I do not well understand that. Will you play upon this pipe? Oh, my lord, I cannot. I pray you, believe me, I cannot. I do beseech you. I know no touch of it, my lord. It is as easy as lying. Govern these vintages with your fingers and thumb, give it breath through the mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops. But these cannot I command to any utterance of harmony. I have not the skill. Why, look you now. How unworthy a thing you make of me. You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would pluck out the heart of my mystery. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass, and there is much music, excellent voice in this little organ, yet cannot you make it speak? Splud, do you think that I'm easy to be played on than a pipe? Call me what instrument you will, though you can fret me, yet you cannot play upon me. Oh, God bless you, sir. My lord, the queen would speak with you, and presently. Do you see yonder cloud that's almost in shape of a camel? By the mass, and 'tis like a camel indeed. Methinks it's like a weasel. It is backed like a weasel, or like a whale. Very like a whale. Then I'll come to my mother by and by. They fall me to the top of my bed. I will come by and by. I will say so. By and by is easily said. Leave me, friends. 'Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Soft now to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. Now in my words, somever she be shent, to give them seals, never my soul consent.